What is up, and welcome back to the Wing T Big North Football channel. Today we're going to be talking about what is next for the Detroit Lions in free agency. The first wave of free agency is pretty much over. Now we're getting into that second wave. You know how it comes in about 3 waves, really. You know, the first wave, big signings, big names, you know. And then second wave, couple big names, couple big signings, but mainly, you know, just really good players. And then the third wave is just, you know, all right players, kind of fill out your roster with and hopefully upgrade. But we are in the second wave right now, and I'm just going to name off a list that I wrote down, players that I think would be an upgrade to the team. Alright, so I'm going to start at the bottom. Number 9, Ndamukong Suh. A return of Ndamukong Suh. Now, obviously, he's still a good player. Not as good as, you know, as when he first came out, but, you know, he takes on double teams. He can still play well. But my thing is, A, I don't think he liked Detroit. B, I know he still wants to get money. That's always been his thing, is getting the most money, and I don't believe that the Lions are gonna pay a lot to a 33-year-old aged Ndamukong Suh. Number 8, Derek Wolfe of the Denver Broncos. He is 30 years old. He plays defensive end. Look, he ran into a few injuries, and, you know, there was a time when he was pretty dominant, but that whole defense was dominant, so I don't know how much he made hay off of the guys around him, or if it was actually him, you know, doing the lifting and getting the recognition. Number 7, another Bronco, Shelby Harris, defensive tackle. Look, I like the kid, our young man. He's 29, so he's not real young, but he plays hard, and he's better than A'Shawn Robinson, and I wouldn't say he's better than Snacks Harrison, but he's not, you know, real far off. Not in my view. So you know, and I don't think he's gonna command a huge salary, so that'd be an interesting to watch, player to watch. Number 6, Jadeveon Clowney, defensive end, outside linebacker. Probably play the jack position if he comes here. Look, another guy who, while he's still young, 27, he's had, you know, quite a few injury issues. And to be honest, he's gonna command high, big dollars. So I really don't think that we're in the Jadeveon Clowney going after him. I don't think that we're in that because of the money. But you never know. Quinn might surprise us and do something like that. It's hard to tell with Quinn. He's really kind of an erratic dude. All right, number 5. Daryl Williams. He's 29. He played tackle for the Panthers, but I think he can play guard for us, which is really a weird subject, which I'm going to get into now. Lions haven't re-signed any of their right guards. Kenny Wiggins, and they're, still available. I think it was 2 of them, Kenny Wiggins and another dude. But yeah, I was looking at Daryl Williams thinking, he could probably kick inside. But if not, I think that Mike Person from the 49ers would not be a bad signing. I don't think he's going to command a lot of money. He's already shown and proven that he can, play right guard. He just played for the NFC champion 49ers last season and played well. He's a 10-year vet, so, not sure he would want to come here. But, hey, man, it'd be nice to have someone who has that experience and can bring a little more stability to the position. All right, number 4, Rashad Breeland. That guy. I got to give it up to Kent LaPlante. He is a big fan of him coming out of college, and when he was in Washington, he had his moments, but he really shined this past year as a member of the Chiefs. Once again, I don't know if it was because of the team around him or because of his play, but either way, he did his thing and really had a nice season, and he's someone that we could pair on the opposite side of Trufant. And then we'd have our starting cornerbacks. Number 3 is Kenyon Drake. Look, we still got to address, the elephant in the room, and that's the running back position. And I have no doubt in my mind that the Lions are going to probably draft 2 running backs. Especially if they don't sign anybody. They let J.D. McKissick walk. Didn't re-sign him. So basically it's Ty Johnson and I don't know who else. I don't know if C.J. Anderson's still in the mix, or I haven't really looked that up. So all I know is Ty Johnson is currently our number one, and I really don't care for Ty Johnson, to be honest with you. And I think Kenyon Drake is a young dude, 26, and he's got a lot of miles to go because he hasn't played a ton of games in the National Football League. So I'd love to see him in a Lions uniform. But I know that we have to give up some compensation in order to sign him, and also the Cardinals hold the right to match any offer. So it's kind of a long shot. At number 2, I have Logan Ryan. Another cornerback who you could pair, on the opposite end of Trufant. And I actually think Logan Ryan, out of all these guys, is the most likely to sign because he does know Patricia, he does know Quinn, he has played in the system. But the thing is, I'm reading reports where he wants $10 million a year. And if we weren't going to give Slay $10 million a year, there's no way we're going to give Ryan $10 million a year. And if the Lions do, I'm going to be totally pissed. Because Slay's like 2 times better than Logan Ryan, at least, or 3. And then number 1, I got Camelia Correa. He's a outside linebacker, defensive end type from the Titans, who would be a perfect fit for us to fill that jack linebacker position. I'm not sure. I haven't read or seen what he's asking for or any of that, but man, I'd love to be able to get that guy in here. Out of all those, that's why he's my number 1. Out of all those dudes that are still left, because I just think that he would bring the most impact to our football club, and I would just love to see him in a Lions uniform. So I would like to hear from you guys. Who are the remaining free agents out there that you would like the Lions to sign? What did you think of my list? What are your thoughts on all the guys that I named off? And give me some names that you like that are still out there, that are still available. I know Everson Griffin, I was thinking of putting him on, but reports come out saying that he still wants to be a Viking, and they just gotta try to figure out the money. So I don't know. I don't see him coming to a rival if he does go anywhere. But and I don't think he'd make that much of an impact, to be quite honest. Not as much as, Correa or any of them dudes. So, anyways, drop your comments down below in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe right over here. Give it a like. I thank you. You guys are the best. And until next time, take it easy. Peace.